Alright.
So the Predator Badlands trailer is here, and with it comes a storm of controversy. And it's not about the plot, it's not about the cast, it's about how the Predator looks. I think y'all seen it all over the internet now. From Reddit threads to YouTube comments, fans are really clashing hard over the design of the new Jaguars, and I'm kind of one of them. Some say it's a disgrace to the legacy, and others argue it's a bold new direction. So what is really going on here? Is the hate justified, or are we missing the bigger picture? So what is wrong with the Predator? Well, first off, the design just feels off, you know. The proportions of the face, the way it moves, some say it looks too human and almost cartoonish. And also the dreadlocks, which I notice is positioned on the wrong part of the head, but they are way too long. And even though this Predator is supposed to be young, according to lore, young Jaguars have shorter dreadlocks that grow with age and rank. The face lacks the physical intensity and realism as well. Something that the animatronic mask gave us in the original films. And above all, of course, the CGI, it just doesn't feel like it's there. It floats, it lacks weight, and that's a huge issue for the creatures that's supposed to be terrifying. And that's the thing, you know, CGI versus practical effects. Why does this matter so much? Well, because back in 1987, Stan Winston's animatronic mask made the Predator iconic.
Ugly motherfucker.
It had weight, you know. It had texture, presence. It just felt real. In Badlands, the over-reliance on CGI is painfully noticeable, especially in dark, smoky scenes, just meant to hide the imperfections. And this isn't just a Predator problem. The CGI in general has taken a dip. Studios are often rushed, effects houses are overworked, and the result, well, they speak for themselves. Creatures that look digital, and that just breaks immersion. So the lore conflicts that fans are picking apart is especially the long dreadlocks on our rookie Predator. It just doesn't fit the established lore. This character Deck is supposed to be very young and inexperienced, but his appearance suggests otherwise, leading some fans to feel like the filmmakers either didn't do their homework or choose to ignore it. I mean, it is Disney we're talking about here, so that wouldn't be a surprise, wouldn't? There's also a frustration over how humanized Deck is. He shows emotions, empathy, hesitation, traits a traditional Predator rarely reveal. For a species known for silence and savagery, some just feel like this shifts waters down what makes them iconic. But here's the counterpoint. Deck is young. Maybe his awkward movements, his more emotional personality, even his offbeat look are all intentional. This could be the first step in a origin arc, showing a Predator before he becomes a fearsome elite hunter. Maybe his head will form into the iconic head shape that we are so well known with. And not all Predators have to look exactly the same. Just like humans, they might vary based on the region, caste, or genetics. If this is a different bloodline or class within the Jaguar society, then his look might make sense within the broader universe. However, me personally, I wouldn't go for this look if I would make this kind of movie. I would make something that would speak a lot more to fans. But I would still make him look younger though. What the film might actually do well is, well, the desert Mad Max inspired environment is new, fresh, and I really like it. It helps the film stand out visually. There's a more focused, self-contained story here, something many fans appreciated after The Predator from 2018, which tried to go too big and messy though. The attention to Jaguar culture is deeper. We only get glimpses of rituals, hierarchy, and trophy taking, you know. Some of the weapons and armor designs are faithful to older films, which gives longtime fans something to connect with. And the references to Wayland Yutani, that's a huge win for expanding the shared Alien Predator universe. And I hope they actually will explore this even further. Plus, the trophy room, it was packed with Easter eggs. And that's a cool reward for a sharp-eyed fan, you know. Some even spotted what looks like a harvester skull from Independence Day. Intentional or not, I mean, it just keeps people talking. I think that's a cool thing. So will the new Predator design in Badlands be a total failure? Not exactly. Yes, the CGI could and should have been better. I'm all for that. And yes, there are clear missteps with the lore and visual design, but there's also ambition here. A desire to explore something new, a Predator who isn't perfect but still growing. And maybe that's something worth watching. I don't know. I feel like I want to have another trailer. But I'm definitely going to go watch it in the movies because it's a Predator movie and I want to support it either way because I want more from that universe.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
But it's okay to criticize, and it's also good to demand better. We all remember what happened with the Sonic movie, you know, we got a much better Sonic. So in a way, I do hope that they will take the criticism here and listen to the fans, which are us, and change his appearance a bit. But it's also okay to give bold ideas a chance. But we have given many chances now with Hollywood, and we're not happy with what they've delivered the last decade or two.
Don't do it! This was fun! No!
But who knows? Deck might not be the Predator we wanted, but he could become the Predator we didn't know we needed. But what do you think about it? Do you think the redesign is unforgivable? Or are fans just being too harsh? Let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna read all of them because I want to know your take on this new direction of a Predator movie. And if you enjoyed this little breakdown here, consider giving this video a like and subscribe, because this will help my little channel grow. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.